Philadelphia has a rich history, and for many families, their home is more than just a place to live, it's a legacy and a cornerstone for generational wealth. But without the right knowledge, families can risk losing this valuable asset to taxes or foreclosure or forced sale. Here's how you, as a parent, can teach your teen or adult children to protect and preserve your home's wealth. This video is about a typical Philadelphia row home that is now being sold by the estate because they were unable to maintain it and realize its full financial potential.
Dad, I really want to have a lot of money and be rich. Is there anything that you wish your mom told you about being rich?
Yes, there are lots of things I wish we talked about. One was keeping the house my grandmom had in the family,
How come we don't still have it?
mainly because it was lost to taxes. Every homeowner in Philadelphia is required to pay property taxes. These taxes fund services like schools and public safety for the city and neighborhood. Missing payments on your home taxes can lead to liens or even foreclosure.
What is a lien? Can we avoid that?
A lien is when you owe money to a city or government. You can owe enough money that they will take something of value, like the house. One way to avoid this is to stay organized and to talk. It is partly my responsibility to help you understand that if something happens to me and my life insurance pays for the house, you will still need to pay these taxes every year. Always know when property taxes are due. You can pay early or OR installment plans if you can't pay all at once. If taxes are not kept current, we could risk having it taken away by the city and others through a foreclosure.
So, if we don't keep up with the property taxes, they could take our home?
Sure, that is why I need to make sure you know about budgeting and saving when me and Mom are no longer here. Set aside money monthly to cover property.
I'm going to jump in here. They don't keep in mind that the property taxes are due, time goes by, and by the time they realize it is too much for them to pay, they don't make arrangements to pay, and eventually the city will push to take possession of the home, eventually selling it to someone else.
Is that something they can really do, Dad?
Yep. Paying property taxes is something everyone who owns a home or land has to do. If you don't and owe it after a certain amount unpaid, the city can take your home or land. That is why it is so important.
Wow. All of that time and money down the drain.
Me again. Most times the amount that the house is sold for is way less than what it is actually worth. By a lot most times. Many times the house might be paid with no more mortgage payments. The city can still take the house just because of the taxes owed, no matter how small.
You know, this home is our legacy. Teaching you these steps ensures that it stays in the family for generations.
Thanks, Dad. I'll make sure I know what to do to protect it.
Want more help on the programs to minimize or defer owed property taxes? Visit my blog, my Substack, or phila.gov to learn about property tax assistance programs, foreclosure prevention resources, and legal aid. Let's keep these homes in the family and build lasting wealth. With this episode ending and you have a topic you would like to know more about, comment, message, or email me with questions or topics. Dirk, Realtor by trade and teacher by nature.